So I finally got around to seeing Blue Beetle. If you're wondering why I didn't get to see it in theaters because you're new to this channel, it's because I was recovering from surgery. So I was finally able to rent it, and I'm glad I did. Now, if I had seen this in theaters, I probably would have liked it just a little bit less, so I'm glad that I did rent it. If I had seen it in theaters, probably would have been harsher on it. Now, originally, this was supposed to be a direct-to-streaming film for HBO Max, but after they made some management changes, they decided to put it in theaters. But you can tell based on the script that it was initially made for streaming. It's an enjoyable film, and I'm glad that after the big multiverse event that was The Flash, this one just decides to be its own cute little standalone story that is smaller in scale. Is the story well executed? Well, in some ways it is a little bit derivative of other superhero films, particularly Ant-Man, Spider-Man, and Venom. You got this main character who, just like Scott Lang, can't seem to catch a break, and then he finds a tech suit from Big Evil Corporation. I mean, the villain in the movie even looks like the villain from the first Ant-Man film. Then you got the awkward teenager humor of Spider-Man. You got the character making jokes with the symbiote just like Venom. So in terms of the story and the script, it's not the most original, but it is still very fun. It's got lots of good humorous moments. It's got a charming main character. Story-wise, though, like I said, it has a few issues, particularly with the pacing. It feels like at times it doesn't know when it needs to speed up or when it needs to slow down, but the film is a refreshing change of pace for a market oversaturated with big, explosive comic book movies by being a smaller story that feels more human and personal. Even if at times it feels like it's taking inspiration from other superhero movies and the villain is super generic, I still had a good time watching it. For me, it gets a B, 8 out of 10, and 3.5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen it yet, it's worth the stream.